So my name is Daniel. I'm the CEO and one of the founders at Lumen. I'm a father of twins, girls, 8 years old, and a baby boy, 1 year old. I live in Tel Aviv. I've been building companies and products in the past 16 years, kind of all my professional career in a sense, and Lumen is my third company. So inspiration for Lumen comes from two places. One is my spouse Michal and her twin sister Merav. So basically I joined their journey in a sense, and their background is nutrition, physiology, and kind of extreme sports. Watching up close someone who you see perform and progress and create success in his athletic performance by manipulating nutrition and making changes into what he eats and how he behaves was very much inspiring to me. On my personal level, I was just over my last company, and the startup life took its toll on me as well. I was about 20 pounds overweight. I didn't feel good about myself. I didn't have a lot of energy. And in my professional career, I looked at data to support my decisions, and I realized that in nutrition, I have nothing of that sort. So for me, the inspiration was to see whether I can actually get some data to support my decisions and not just follow a nutritionist or follow a specific diet that I can get online. My passion was always around engaging users and making people do stuff. And I was fortunate to be an entrepreneur in a period of time where phenomenal companies grew, like Facebook, like Instagram, and then seeing our mobile phone basically transforming probably every industry that we know of. So it changed communication, it changed transportation, it changed the way we manage our finance. But one thing that it hasn't really tapped into well is health and nutrition. And seeing that, we as a team, we had a kind of a view of, wow, mobile and some other elements or sensors will definitely change the way we make decisions around nutrition and around our health. And so that was 2014, and we stepped into that journey. It took a lot of time, but now I can start to definitely say that I'm seeing this trend happening. In a way, if you want to make a decision around your nutrition today, it's either a diet or approaching a nutritionist. The problem with nutritionists is that the knowledge is there, but eventually the accountability is on you to keep it up and to keep it up for life, in a sense. And the problem with diets is that they are way too simplistic and not very personal. And so what happens is that whatever good habits that are formed, eventually people churn from those diets. And the opportunity with Lumen is, it's personalized and it's changing according to our goals. It's changing according to our changing lifestyle. We eat more if we start working out, if we stop working out, if we go on a vacation. That's something that Lumen can really support. And the other thing that is unique around Lumen is that it puts your body in the center. Usually nutrition is looking at the food and trying to understand what the food will make and what impact will that food make on your body. And in Lumen, in a way, it's kind of vice versa. We look at your body and then try to tailor the recommendations based on what's happening. And that's very different because we have the data point. We have the ability to tweak our recommendation and not necessarily be very strict in what we say or what we recommend. Yeah, so I think the Lumen team is very much special because it's really diversified. It's people coming from different mindset and different skill sets, nutrition, science, data, product, behavioral change, and coming together this group of people with very different superpowers, each one of them, to create eventually one experience that should make people care about what they're eating and should inform them what they're doing well or what they should improve. And I think that these are people that are coming to win. They really care about making something of themselves and also making an impact while doing that. I'm privileged to come to work every day with those people. There have been so many. I think one which is really unique is seeing the first feedback videos from our early users in 2017 and hearing them talking about their experience, which is something that we aspire to design, but you never know until you really hear from a person who's been using this product for several months and seeing the impact. You never know for sure if what you're envisioning is something that people can really relate to. And I think seeing those first users and seeing what they're saying and how they're feeling about the product and following its plan made me realize that yes, it's possible, that if I could convince, or we could convince those people to make a change in their lifestyle, we can do it with millions of others. Right now, what we're focusing at Lumen is first getting the feedback from our early users and really being in tune to what works for them and where can we improve. And we see a lot of opportunities to improve in more places that you can measure and actually understand more things about your body, how it's functioned. Are you ready for a workout, or did that workout made an effect on you? Optimizing fasting, it's something that we're looking at very deeply as well. What Lumen can provide you with is better understanding of your metabolic flexibility. And metabolic flexibility basically means how in shape you are nutrition-wise. So think about being in shape. When you run every day, you're in shape. You stop running for a week, or you go on a vacation, and you're a bit trailing towards not being in shape. You're not completely out of shape, but you can definitely use a jog. It's really the same with nutrition. If we eat well and we eat according to our body, we become more and more flexible, and our body can actually be very efficient in using fat or carbs for fuel as they're available or not. But if we start slacking and drinking alcohol at night, and we're sleep deprived, or we're stressed, or eating too many calories, too much carbs, or too many calories, this will cause our flexibility to deteriorate. And what it pushes your body to is basically to a condition of a metabolic disorder, to the extent that you can become also pre-diabetic. No one wakes up diabetic type 2 in the morning. It's a state that we trail into. And Lumen gives you kind of the insight into understanding where in that axis of metabolic flexibility you are. And once you figure this out after about a month of measurements, what it does is actually gives you a path to improve on that. And being flexible will make probably everything you're doing more efficient. So it's easier for people who lost weight to keep it off. It's much easier to build their fitness and grow muscle. And it keeps your blood sugar levels in a good place. So it has a lot of impact on all health and fitness parameters.